So you're out here trying to hold a high standard, you're trying to work hard, you're doing all this shit, and they're saying, oh, just go with the flow, man. Don't work too hard here. They don't it's loser shit. Those people will always be broke. And let me tell you something else, bro. If you're gonna build anything great in your life, it's gonna be through fucking force. It's gonna be through complete, rigid dedication and discipline to move forward. And when the people come and they get in your ear and they say, take it easy, you're working too hard, you gotta learn to go with the flow, just know that if you listen to those people, you will be exactly like those people. Do you think fucking Kobe Bryant went with the flow? Do you think Tom Brady went with the flow? Do you think Muhammad Ali went with the flow? Do you think any fucking person, Elon Musk, any person that you look up to went with the fucking flow? No, they didn't. They said, I'm going here, and anybody who gets in my way, I'm gonna run them the fuck over. That's what they said. That's the attitude they have, and that's the attitude of champions. So that's how I look at those kind of statements. Go with the flow, take it easy. Now, are there times where you're wrong and you do need to go with the other? Yes, 100%. But you have to have the ability to audit yourself and remove your ego. You need to be able to discern between, am I stuck to this idea because it's my idea, or am I wrong and these guys have the best idea? You see what I'm saying? And if you can't evaluate that by removing your ego and honest, you lack the ability to lead, you lack the ability to progress. But 90% of the time, these people who say this shit are completely weak, they're super lazy, they're never gonna amount to shit, and they're gonna f your life up if they get in your ear. So I would ignore them. I would look at them and I would say, what do they look like? What kind of money do they make? What kind of house do they live in? What kind of car do they have? What kind of life do they live? And I'd say, do I want that? And then if they tell me to go with the flow and I don't, I'd be like, fuck, I ain't going with your flow.
Yeah, right. What's their flow look?
Yeah, right. It looks like shit 95% of the time.
Yeah.
All right. So are there times when you got to give a little bit? Yeah. Are there times when you gotta concede that maybe you didn't have the best idea, but somebody else did? Yes. That's called being a smart guy. Don't you want to win? You said, oh, go with the flow held my progress back. Why would you let anything hold your progress back? If you know you're not supposed to go with the flow, don't go with the flow. It's that simple, dude.
Yeah, become the flow. Shit.
Well, dude, that's the thing. Your job is to be able to walk in the room and influence the room because you have a consistent track record of willing things and forcing things into reality. And when you've done that for a number of years, you won't have to convince anybody anymore because they will look at you and they will say, DJ gets it, bro. I think we need to listen to what he's saying. You see what I'm saying? I've never thought that it won't work. I've never thought that even when I started. I never thought it. I thought we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. That's what I always thought, dude. And that's the attitude you have to have, okay? You're not going to get something given to you. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to be stress-free. It's not going to be anxiety-free. It's not going to be frustration-free. That's the thing you guys miss about going out here and building success. Nobody's bringing it to you. It's not coming to you. You don't deserve it. It's not fair. You're going to have to earn every fucking bit of it. And bro, quite honestly, you're going to have to go take it. And you can't go take it if you're worried about it not working, okay? Because it takes 100% of your energy to go out and make shit happen. And if you're spending 10% or 20% or 30% of the energy afraid that it's not gonna work, you can't put the proper amount into moving forward, into giving the right amount of offense, which is the key to getting this built, okay? So you have to force this into reality. The internet has made business and entrepreneurship and success seem like it is easy and it's abundant and it's for everybody. And the reality is it isn't, okay? There are limited spaces at the fucking top. There are limited slots on the playing field for you to get a starting position. Bro, just because I want to be an NFL football player doesn't mean that I can manifest myself into an NFL football player. There is a limited number of spots, and I've got to compete and be great to be in one of those. And your income bracket and your position in the world is the same exact way. And we have all these knuckleheads out here on the internet talking about how it's unlimited success and you could do, bro, no, it's not. Okay, you are competing with actual human beings. There are limited number of spots. If you want to be in the game, if you want to be on the field, if you want to be an all-star, if you want to be a Hall of Famer, you are going to have to get aggressive and you are going to have to force your will into existence, into reality. There is no easy way. There's no quick way. There's no risk-free way. There's no anxiety-free way. And when you think there is, you're setting yourself up for failure. This is why this idealistic viewpoint of entrepreneurship and business is so damaging. Okay, you see all these dumb fuck coaches out here selling programs who've never done a thing, who have never built a business, who have never truly become successful outside of the money that they make selling programs. And they are telling you all this crazy shit that just isn't true. You need to come to terms with the reality, and you need to learn how to listen to people who have built real things that are teaching you. You guys need to quit listening to these internet dumb fucks who don't know what they're talking about. They've never built anything real outside of selling you a program about how to do something that they never actually did. And if you don't learn how to vet people and you don't learn how to ask, do they have a business? Do they have customers? Do they have employees? Can I buy their product? How long have they been doing it? How good are they at it? What's the business do? What's it worth? How is it? Is it dominant? Is it shitty? Can I even see it? Or it was one of these magical things that doesn't exist? Oh, you know, I made $100 million back in the day. No, you fucking didn't. You didn't. Let's see it. Let's see your career, right? Okay? And then on top of it, I don't get anxiety because I have a very comprehensive understanding of what the equation of success is. It is inputs and it is outputs. It is math. It is 2 + 2 equals motherfucking 4. And that is as simple as it gets. Okay, so when you understand how it works and you remove this idea that it's not a competition and, you know, you're going to eventually make it just because you want to, and, you know, success is for everybody, and you get your ass to work the way that you need to work, and you understand that the inputs you get in, the seeds you plant today are going to produce fruit in time, now you're on the right track. But dude, if you understood the formula, you wouldn't have anxiety. I just understand it better than you because I've been down it. And a lot of people don't. A lot of people listen to all this idealistic shit on the internet and they get the wrong idea. And then when they get the wrong idea, they go execute on the wrong idea. And then when they execute on the wrong idea, they don't get any results. And you know what they end up doing? They end up saying, it's me. I don't have what it takes. No, it's not that you don't have what it takes, it's that you're following a bad plan that's told to you by someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then you believe that it's you because, you know, apparently everybody else is winning with this when it isn't even true in the first place. You guys got to stop believing the shit on the internet, this bullshit. This is why I've started to like flex my actual companies a little bit, because y'all need to know what real motherfuckers look like versus the internet. It's a big difference. But at the end of the day, here it is. It's real competition. You better go hard or you're not going to get on the fucking team. You're certainly not going to be an all-star and you're not going to be a Hall of Famer. And you know what a Hall of Famer is? That's someone who makes millions and millions and millions of dollars, which is, I assume, is what the you want. If you don't want that, maybe you could be an all-star, but that person's still pretty fucking good. And if you just want to be on the team, bro, you're not going to do very well. You got to be great, and you got to understand that you're in competition, and you got to understand that what you put in today will produce results tomorrow, 90, 120, 6 months, a year from now, which will be reflective and in proportion to the effort that you put in day by day by day by day by day. So whatever seeds you're planting today, whatever seeds you're planting tomorrow, whatever seeds you're planting the next day, those will bear fruit out and over the course of time in proportion to how much you do now. And that is it, dude. There's no other magic to this. There's no secret formula. There's no hack. You can't speed it up. It just is. That's what it is. It is like gravity is. That's what, like the sun is. Okay? It just is. And then lastly, you know why I don't have anxiety? Because what the else am I going to do? I don't even have a college education, bro. What am I going to go dig ditches? I'm not digging ditches. I'm going to make this fucking work. So if you take away the options of failure and you take away the options of it not working out, you have to be all in because it's the only option. And dude, when you start a business, when I started my business, it was the only option. If I didn't do it, I would be working construction, bro. And no offense to construction workers, I respect the fuck out of them. But bro, I didn't want to do that hard ass work my whole life. I know my family's from construction, bro. I know what 40 years of construction does to someone. It's hard on them, bro. And I respect the fuck out of them. Those are real men. But dude, I'll be real. I'm too soft to do it. I didn't want to do it my whole life. So to me, I didn't have an option. My option was go fucking make it work or do something that was unacceptable for me to do. And that was it. And dude, as you get down the path, as you become more successful and you do have options, you have to figure out ways to make it feel like and seem like you don't have any more options, which continues you down the path. So like, bro, I don't deal with anxiety in that regard. The only anxiety that I deal with is when I'm not executing at that pace and I'm not going hard and my body's telling me, man, you should be doing this, because that's what anxiety really is. Anxiety is an indicator, a physical manifestation of an indicator that you need to do something that you aren't doing. And because I am one of those people who is built for the game, I am built for the fight. Anytime I try to go on vacation, anytime I try to take it easy, anytime I try to go find balance, I am miserable. And dude, that might not sound okay to you, but there are people that are different. Not everybody's out here trying to go on picnics and have lemon. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to fight. I want to win. I want to kick ass. That's who I am. And if I'm not doing that, I feel like shit. Okay? So I go do it. And I think you'll feel the same, because we as human beings need a purpose. We need a mission. And all these motherfuckers out here who are complaining about their mental health, their biggest problem is they don't have a big enough mission. They're not committed to something. They're searching for the meaning of life instead of creating the meaning for their own life. Okay? So no, I don't get the anxiety you're describing. I get it for other reasons. I get it because I'm not going hard enough, or I'm trying to take a break, or I'm trying to put myself in a box that all these other fucking people on the internet do. When we're bombarded by, you know, self-care and victimhood culture and all this shit, it creeps into us. And we start thinking, like, damn, dude, you know, maybe there's something wrong with me for going hard. Maybe there's something wrong with me for wanting more. But dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's bullshit, because the world needs it. The world needs people to go out there, build companies, provide careers, create success, sponsor little league teams, take care of the community, inspire other people with the lives that they live, and create a ripple effect that other people want to follow. And without those people, our culture is dead. We need people who are straight up motherfucking killers, going out and building amazing shit so that your neighbors and their kids and your kids and everybody sees it and they say, damn, dude, that's possible. I can do that. He did it. I know that guy. He's just a normal guy. He puts his pants on the same way I do. And look what he did. The world needs that shit more than it's ever needed it. So dude, go hard. Stop listening to these people who cry and complain and bitch about everything in their lives, and realize that the happiest you're gonna be in your entire life is when you look back on it and you say, God damn, dude, I fucking did some real shit. I helped some real people. I inspired people. I built shit that mattered. I provided this and this and this for my community. Those are the things that are gonna make you proud. And you're not gonna die with a bunch of regret like 99% of people.